Okay, and welcome back to my cooking show, Winging It. Today we're going to be making some tuna steaks with some cauliflower rice. And so for the tuna steaks, what we're going to actually be doing is using the sous vide, which I actually already started it. It's been going for almost 20 minutes now. And I figured right now would be a good time to start the stream so I can show you the video of me preparing the tuna. So I'm going to transfer it over to me, and I'm going to take it from there. Okay, so you already seen the one, the beginning of this where I explain what I'm cooking. So right now I'm gonna be preparing our salmon to be thrown into the sous vide. Sous vide and salmon is a great way to do it because it's not salmon. I apologize. It's tuna. It's been tuna this whole time. If I say it's salmon in the future video, you know why. It's tuna. But I have this tuna here. It's about half a pound of tuna steak. And the reason we sous vide it is because you really don't want to overcook tuna at all. Like, tuna should be a very rarely cooked piece of fish. If it's an expensive piece of fish, you do not want to ruin it like you wouldn't want to ruin a steak. It's the reason why you also sous vide steaks. But you don't always have to sous vide steak, or you don't always have to sous vide tuna. You can always just grill it. But I like a sous vide tuna, especially because when I put it in with a bunch of soy sauce, that helps the marination. So I got my tuna here. It's a nice little piece, nice color on it. Gonna just quickly dry it off with a paper towel. And now I'm gonna salt and pepper. Don't want to put too much salt, don't want to put too much pepper. I mean, no, not salt and pepper, sorry. Well, a little bit. No, we don't need any salt. We're gonna be putting soy sauce, so I'm not gonna be salting it. I'm gonna be putting some pepper on it. And a little bit of garlic powder. Very simple seasoning on this one. Garlic powder, pepper, and soy sauce. So I'm just trying to get this on all sides. All right. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, because I'm going to want this soy sauce to penetrate into the tuna, is I'm grabbing a nice big fork. And I'm just going to be poking holes into the meat. And this is going to allow the soy sauce to penetrate in while we're cooking the sous vide. It's going to actually basically cook the salmon with the soy sauce. Tuna. It's tuna. It's going to cook the tuna with the soy sauce. All right. So, now that I got this all seasoned with the dry seasoning, let's go over to our vacuum sealer and we'll do it for the soy sauce. Dropping things, as I do. So we got our salmon here, tuna. We got our tuna here. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. And I got our vacuum sealer right here. Very important thing to have if you're gonna spend the money on the sous vide. Just get a vacuum sealer. Don't try to do things like put it in a bag and then stick it in and try to seal it off. That water's gonna be hot already. I mean, you can do it in cold water, but now you're just wasting water. This is a lot easier. Or you can do it before you turn it on, but then you're just gonna be wasting time. Don't waste time. Don't waste water. Get a vacuum sealer. And our chain mesh for holding it down. Alright. We have a bag here now. Gonna be taking this piece of tuna. Caught myself that time. I was gonna say salmon. Put it into this bag. Gonna take our soy sauce. We're gonna give it a nice drizzling. And this is basically gonna marinate at the same time it cooks, which is great because it cooks for a while. This is gonna be in this water for about 40 minutes. And this water is only on 104 degrees. That's one of the crazy things about cooking in a sous vide is the water never really gets that high but that's why the meat is able to cook so much more properly than usually because it's only cooking it at the temperature it should get to. But that's also why it takes so long. It's because it takes a while for the heat to penetrate through the other layers to the inner layers. But those other layers will never be higher than 105 degrees. All right. This is all sealed up now. You got see all the soy sauce in there. This is gonna be nice. Just taking this chainmail, put it in a wrap. I like this chainmail stuff too. It's better, I think, than trying to like put a stone in the bag or a magnet in the thing. This you just wrap it in the chainmail. It was relatively cheap too. This is not a full set of armor. I think would barely touch your forearm. All right. This is in here now. It's going for a 104. That's going to be in there for 40 minutes once the water gets to temperature. But yeah, so that's all I have to do right now. The next part of the recipe where I'm making the rice, that's also going to be a pretty easy thing. This is a quick process for preparation. Like I'm not doing anything really for most of it. It's just going to be the sous vide doing most of the work. It's just going to take 40 minutes. But yeah, that's it for this part of the video. Going back to live right now. And here we are back live. Thank you, me from the past, for preparing the tuna. Still doing it 20 minutes later. All right, but so now we're going to be preparing our cauliflower rice. Got my cutting board here. Let me just rename the video just in case if anyone pops in, they get what they're expecting. Keto tuna with cauliflower rice. There we go. All right, back to what I was doing. I got our cauliflower head here. Gonna open this up. Oh no, that creates a new video. It doesn't. Hope it doesn't. Oof, that'll be very, very shitty. Whatever. I can push them back together in post processing. All right, gonna get about a cup and a half of florets from this, and I'm gonna be placing them in this food processor. Oops. Not really my best tear right there. Still not want any of that green in there. Ooh, this cauliflower head's fighting me back. How dare it? Gonna get eaten. Mess. Ah, there we go. Green stuff, get away from me. Not the green I want in here. There we go. And one for good luck. Yeah, that should be enough for me. Get all this green stuff off here. Get this cauliflower back into the processor. Waste not, want not. Green stuff. I don't want to eat that. Right. Natural reaction. All right, I'm taking this food processor. That was cauliflower. Coming over to my Ninja. I do like this Ninja blender. It's very nice. If you're in the market for a high quality blender, I recommend. All right, gonna pulse just so that all the pieces start falling down. Normally, now I can hold. All right, that should a little longer. Pieces are a little too big in there right now. I like my sushi rice, and not sushi rice, cauliflower rice to be rice size, honestly. Yeah, now that should be good sizing. See right there, nice rice size. Next thing we gotta do, so we got our cauliflower rice. I'm gonna be cut. I'll put this back here for when we need it. I'm gonna be cutting up some of this. This is Thai basil. It's different than the type of basil that you'd be putting in Italian foods. It has has a little bit of an anise flavor, I'd say, which is like the black licorice flavor. Really good for Asian foods. So I'm just gonna take this and cut it up. Yeah, I got this on my little herb garden that you see sometimes in my videos. And I'm also gonna be taking 2 tablespoons of butter. That was not 2. That's 2. Alright, I'll take the cream off. I was very worried there for a sec because I missed the first time. Alright, let's get to cooking. Alright, I've got this pan here that I've been heating up. Just at a medium-high heat. Gonna be throwing some butter on there. I don't know why I grabbed another fork. I already have a fork out. So just moving this around. Turn down the temperature a little bit because the butter's starting to toast and we don't want it to toast, we want it to melt. Alright. So yeah, when you're cooking, make sure that you don't have the temperature up as high as I do because this is now toasted butter instead of melted butter, which is a different flavor profile than what I was originally going for, but it's not bad. It's not like I need to stop cooking at this very moment because I toasted my butter. Oh god, oh no, man. Alright. We got our cauliflower rice in here. Just give it a nice little mix around. Make sure I pick up all that toasted butter. Now I'm just going to let this pan sit for a bit. Let the water in the cauliflower start evaporating out. And just trying to get as many grains to be touching the heat source as possible. So I'm just going around giving it a little tappy tap everywhere. While that's going on, I'm going to be putting away some stuff, so enjoy your moment of zen as you watch some cauliflower cook a bit. Butter anymore. We got 8 minutes left on the tuna, which should be just a little longer than it's going to take to cook this rice. Yeah, I'm waiting for the steam to start settling down, basically, because one thing I don't like is a mushy cauliflower rice, because that's more of a potato. I want something that's got a little more bite to it, like a rice. But not tasting like cauliflower. I want it to taste like rice. That's why I don't undercook it either. And I also got some mushrooms here that we're going to be putting in a minute. Yeah. The 2 different ways I make cauliflower rice is either frying it up or steaming it inside the Instapot. I know some people like using the microwave, but try to avoid using the microwave unless it's something that can obviously be done in the microwave. It takes away moisture. Yeah. Fun science lesson. The way that microwaves cook is they basically agitate water, turning them to steam, which heats things up. It's a fun fact. Oh no, I threw away all my basil. Need to go get more basil. In the process of cleaning up, I'm like, I just need to get all this green stuff away. Well, some of that green stuff turned out to be the basil. So I'm picking some more leaves. One more leaf. Give me a big one. Alright. Reach up in the basil. Alright. Now's actually a good time to put this in. So I'm putting the basil in. I'm giving this a move around now because you can see the steam starting to dissipate a little less. So moving this around is going to be better. And now I'm also going to be throwing in our mushrooms.
Just gonna grab a handful of mushrooms, throw them in here. I'm first gonna salt this with regular salt. That's gonna help the cauliflower dry out a little more. I'm gonna be putting some soy sauce in here when we're close to done. Yeah, turn this down a bit more. I'm now on a medium low. While that's going on, I'm gonna grab up a plate. How much time we got left on that fish? 5 minutes on the fish. On the fish. Just another mix. Try to get these mushrooms down to the heat source. Probably should have put these in during the beginning of it, but they'll still be good. They're a lot thicker than I thought they would be. Alright. At the same time as we're cooking this, because we only have 4 minutes on the fish, right here you'll see another pan I have, which is a cast iron pan. I'm going to be hitting this with roaring high heat. I want this to get as hot as possible, and that's going to be for finishing the tuna. I think I got the temperature for the mushrooms. Hopefully I don't burn the cauliflower. We're going medium high. Try a little of this with the basil. It's good. It's really good. Yeah, mushrooms are finally cooking now. Just give them a nice little flip. In this case, that is soy sauce. Just need a little bit in here. This is just to add a little extra flavor. Really give that nice fried rice taste. Yeah, I wish I had a small pan, but it's currently in the dishwasher. Which I hope you don't hear, but you probably do. Oh, these videos are done on my own time. If you want high quality professional videos, you watch Babish. Alright. This should be good. So I'm going to take this and let's plate it on the plate. And we can let this, get this rice on the plate. Cauliflower looks good. Mushrooms look like they can be good. They're going to be more of a, it's going to have a lot more crunch on it, but they should be cooked through still. They're not like a, completely dark brown, what's the word? Completely dark brown. Oh my god. Completely dark brown color. I couldn't remember the word color. Alright. just decided to move the pan over here because it'll be easier for you all to see what I'm doing next once I get the fish out of the water. Let me check the time on that. 40 seconds. So I'm going to just stop it right now because it's 40 seconds in a 40-minute process. By the time I get out of the water, 40 seconds will have passed. All right, let's go over. Let's go see our sous vide. Oh, it's 105-degree water. I can actually literally stick my hand in that. And I am, because I'm a crazy person. So I should be able to just, yeah. So there's our chainmail. Here's our fish. Completely cooked through now, 104 degrees for an hour, well, 40 minutes. Bringing it back over to our plate, because I need this spot. Gotta throw down a couple poop towels. We need to remove this from this bag and dry the fish off so that we can finish it on the stove. And what finish is doing is really just going to be browning the outside. The reason it's piping hot in there is because we literally just want to cook the outside. So this is the, that was a bit of a mess. More paper towels. Hoping to avoid, luckily only a little bit on the laptop. Alright. Got this nice and dry now. Ooh, that's on fire. Well, that was an interesting way for this video to go. So I get for leaving that on there. Let me go get an oven mitt now, because that thing is destroyed. I need something to hold. Alright. Oven mitt. Now let's get our fish cooked. Promise no more fire. I shouldn't make promises I can't keep. Alright. Get a pair of tongs. And this is, as you saw, very hot, like on fire, and fuego. So I'm taking the piece of fish, putting it on. And this should only be on there for like 10-20 seconds at most. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll look at all the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now we got a nice browning all around. Up, tip, just a tip. All right. Let's head back over to the cutting board. We're gonna give this a nice cut and plate it up. Yeah, so this is gonna be very red on the inside, which is exactly how, one, I like tuna, two, you should like tuna. Oof, look at that. That is completely cooked through too. So as red as that is completely cooked through. It's very warm now. This knife is tearing. Stop tearing my beautiful fish. Slowly, slowly. Prevent the tear. It's tearing. It's tearing me apart. Stop it. I'm gonna eat this piece. Come on. I really need to sharpen my knives. I think it'd look better this going this way. So right now I'm just planing it on my plate. Oh, they're so good. So we got the salmon on the plate, the tuna on the plate. Gonna take a little more soy sauce to give it a little color on the top. There we go. Then we're gonna add some sesame seeds, black sesame seeds. Always look nice. Then try to get the rice in a nice position. All right. Now I gotta take pictures. Just trying to get all this excess sesame off. Need a little more right on this piece. Trying to make it look pretty. Shush. To whoever's watching. Alright. Move this out of the way, move this out of the way. Let's take a picture. Perfect. Alright. Let's give everything a taste. Grab a little of the cauliflower rice. Mushroom cooked through. That's good. Rice is a little soggy because I think I put the soy sauce in a bit late. So that's one thing you would want to change is put the soy sauce in earlier than I did, probably right when I salted it. So it cooks off a little more. Let's try this fish. That is a beautiful piece of fish. Try a bit of everything together. Things should always be able to go good together. Mm. 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 Oh. Sous vide fish is so worth the time. It's so much better, I think, than trying to grill it and get it right on the grill. You're way more liable to overcook or undercook. Sous vide was like designed for fish to me, which makes sense. You're submerging things in water. But I think that's going to be it for today. Simple meal. Not the fastest thing in the world because you got to wait for the sous vide, but you don't actually have to do that much in the process. So yeah, have a good night. Keep being good. Oh, and thanks for watching.